Yeah, Neo.Shakur back in the booth.
Look at the sky changing colors.
5 in the evening.
Corner of the street.
Listen. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Neo.Shakur signing out from the corner.
See you in the dark. Yeah. The sun dips low behind the heavy concrete, shadow stretching out, dancing on the long street. The dynamic of the city shifting into gray. Another long dollar earned, another passing day. I'm standing on the corner where the cold wind blows. Watch the yellow cabs line up in tidy roads. People rushing past me, eyes fixed on the floor, chasing after something that they bought inside a store. But I just take a breath, let the smoke clear my mind, leaving all the heavy weight of yesterday behind. I hear the distant whistle of the evening train, washing off the memories of sorrow and the pain. Got a pocket full of loose change, keys in my hand. Just a simple human trying hard to understand how the world keeps spinning while the lights grow dim and the night comes singing like a solemn old hymn. When the dust calls, I answer with a rhyme. Yeah, we're moving so slow, running out of time. Feel the bass line thumping through the soles of my shoes. We got nothing left to win, nothing left to lose. When the dust calls, shadow on the wall, standing by the payphone, waiting for the call. Keep it mellow, keep it true, let the music flow. Welcome to the late night, here we go. Yeah, I see the neon flickering, amber and green, like a faded picture from an old movie scene. The coffee in my ceramic cup is getting cold, just another classic story waiting to be told. My notebook is open, ink bleeding on the page. No curtain call, no spotlights on this lonely stage. Just raw emotion, heartbeat and the drum. Thinking about the person that I have become. I used to chase the fortune, used to chase the fame, until I realized it's just a foolish game. Now I find the beauty in the quiet and the space. Slow down the tempo, stepping out the race. I hear the jazz guitar looping from a basement bar. Looking at the sky, can't even see a star, but the pavement glows with a holy kind of light, guiding every traveler deep into the night. When the dust calls, I answer with a rhyme. Yeah, we moving so slow, running out of time. Feel the bass line thumping through the soles of my shoes. We got nothing left to win, nothing left to lose. When the dust calls, shadow on the wall, standing by the payphone, waiting for the call. Keep it mellow, keep it true, let the music flow. Welcome to the late night, yeah, here we go. Step by step, we walk into the dark. Go, no master plan, just looking for a spark. From the pavement to the rooftops high, we write our names across the purple sky. Yeah, listen to the trumpet blow, soft and low. Take your time, my friend, there's nowhere else to go. Just let the record spin, let the needle groove. Feel the heavy rhythm, make your body move. Now the clock strikes 6 and the city starts to breathe. All the suits and ties taking off, ready to leave. But my day is starting, yeah, the night is my home. Walking through the alleys where the alley cats roam. I don't need a golden crown, don't need a throne. Just give me a microphone, standing alone. I speak for the dreamers who are lost in the mist, for every lonely soul that the night has kissed. We write our own destiny with every single breath, from the day of our birth to the shadow of death. So I raise my glass to the people in the street, to the blues in our hearts and a hip-hop beat. The dusk has arrived, now the sky is pitch black, and there ain't no turning back on this one-way track. When the dust calls, I answer with a rhyme. Yeah, we moving so slow, running out of time. Feel the bass line thumping through the soles of my shoes. We got nothing left to win, nothing left to lose. When the dust calls, shadow on the wall, standing by the payphone, waiting for the call. Keep it mellow, keep it true, let the music flow. Welcome to the late night, yeah, here we go. Yeah, late night blue, Dusk Call. 5 minutes of truth, no filters, just soul. Keep the vinyl spinning. Yeah, Neo.Shakur signing out from the corner. See you in the dark. Yeah, Neo.Shakur. Look at these city lights reflecting in the puddles. The bass is heavy, the night is young, but let's slide through the avenue. Yeah. Walking past the velvet ropes, midnight on the clock. Hear the heavy bass vibration echoing the block. The city wears a coat of neon purple and a blue, and I'm just filtering the stories that I'm passing through. See the high heels clicking on the wet avenue. Every single face is looking for a different view. Some are drowning sorrows in a glass of Chardonnay, trying to forget the drama of the working day. But I'm just gliding silent like a ghost in the street, matching up my breathing to the tempo of the beat. No silver spoon, just the hunger in my chest. A poet with a vision on a never-ending quest. I watch the smoke rings rising from a cigar in the dark, underneath the shadow of a quiet city park. The saxophone is crying from a second-story room, a beautiful disaster blooming in the midnight gloom. In the neon silhouette, we dancing with the night, losing all our troubles in the flashing of the light. Yeah, the groove is moving steady, never running fast, living for the moment cause we cannot change the past. In the neon silhouette, the shadows start to blend, walking down a road that feels like it will never end. Keep the rhythm organic, let the melody flow. Yeah, we caught up in the static of the midnight show. I see a silhouette behind the frosted window pane, a lonely actor playing in the theater of pain. The bartender is pouring up another round of gin, wondering if honesty is where the lies begin. My leather jacket faded, but the soul is still intact. Don't need a script because I know how to act. Just give me a bass line that can rattle in my spine, and I can spin a verse that feels like vintage wine. We chasing after shadows that we never gonna catch, two different pieces that were never meant to match. But still we keep on running through the labyrinth of stone, afraid of being crowded but afraid of being alone. The headlights from a cruiser paint a stripe across my face, a fleeting second frozen in the middle of the space. I tip my hat to strangers who are walking in the cold, another secret chapter of the city to unfold. In the neon silhouette, we dancing with the night, losing all our troubles in the flashing of the light. Yeah, the groove is moving steady, never running fast, living for the moment cause we cannot change the past. In the neon silhouette, the shadows start to blend, walking down a road that feels like it will never end. Keep the rhythm organic, let the melody flow. Yeah, we caught up in the static of the midnight show. Turn the lights down low, let the horn play a blow. We got 5 whole minutes just to let the feelings grow. Yeah. Striking 2, the energy is deep, the hustle never stops even when the dreamers sleep. I'm standing on the rooftop looking down below, the river of the traffic moving beautiful and slow. No corporate ladder, I am climbing up my own, an independent king sitting on a wooden throne. I speak the language of the pavement and the brick, no flashy magic tricks, just a style that is slick. We leave our heavy footprints in the dust and the rain, finding all the pleasure in the middle of the pain. So raise a broken glass to the ghost of the night, to every single silhouette that's hiding from the light. The baseline is fading, but the story isn't done. We rolling through the darkness, just waiting for the sun. In the neon silhouette, we dancing with the night, losing all the troubles in the flashing of the light. Yeah, the groove is moving steady, never running fast, living for the moment cause we cannot change the past. In the neon silhouette, the shadows start to blend, walking down a road that feels like it will never end. Keep the rhythm organic, let the melody flow. Yeah, we caught up in the static of the midnight show. Yeah, late night blue, track 2, neon silhouette. 5 minutes of raw poetry, straight from the heart, no strings attached, just the truth and the jazz. Neo.Shakur, keeping it moving into the deep night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, late night blue, yeah, staring at the bottom of a chipped ceramic cup. The lick was getting colder, but I cannot drink it up. 3 a.m. reflection in the dark kitchen glass, thinking about the winners that were built to never last. The bitter taste of coffee lingering on my tongue reminds me of the promises I made when I was young. I used to think that time was something I could always bend, but now I see it slipping like the shadow of a friend. The radiator's humming like a low and heavy drone, a reminder in the quiet that I'm sitting here alone. No silver lining high hiding in the corner of the room, just the smoke from my cigarette rising in the gloom. I watch the street lamp flicker through the window pane, painting yellow stripes across the puddles of the rain. My notebook's got some stains from the ink and the sweat, filled with all the heavy things I haven't finished yet. Why do we keep on running from the things we really need, chasing after symbols of a planetary greed? I took a different path, walked away from the crowd, but sometimes the silence in this house is too loud. I can hear the distant echo of a midnight truck driving through the highway, running out of luck. Just like this espresso, all the warmth is gone away, and I'm just sitting waiting for the breaking of the day. Yeah, it's getting heavy now. No hooks yet, just let the story breathe. We're digging a little deeper into the skin. Look, I remember walking down the streets of my hometown before the walls of concrete started tearing concepts down. We had nothing in our pockets but a pocket full of soul, trying to patch the pieces just to make each other whole. Now I'm standing in a city where the faces look like stone. Everybody's connected but they're shivering alone. I don't blame the structure, yeah, I blame the human heart, forgetting how to love before the trouble even started. I took a sip of bitterness to clear out my head, remembering the words that a wiser man had said. The clock is not your enemy, the mirror isn't false, but it's hard to keep the rhythm when you lose the inner pulse. My fingers trace the denim on my old and faded coat. Every single tear is like a lyric that I wrote. I don't need a monument, I don't need a sign, just give me the strength to keep my spirit in the line. The ice is completely melted, the coffee's watered down, a perfect little metaphor for this forgotten town. When the espresso goes cold, the truth gets clear, losing all the vanity, shedding all the fear. Yeah, the fire in the kitchen might be burning low, but there's a light inside the dark that they will never know. When the espresso goes cold, we face the night, no more running from the shadow, looking for the light, keep the jazz guitar crying, let the heavy drum roll. We traded all the platinum for a piece of the soul. Let them bleed on the track. Break the rhythm apart. So I leave the cup sitting on the wooden tabletop, the rain outside my window finally coming to a stop. The sky is turning purple, yeah, the blue is bleeding through another lonely chapter in the book of late night blue. I pack away my notebook, put the cap back on the pen, knowing that tomorrow I will face it all again. No filters on my vision, no mask upon my face, just a simple traveler surviving in the space. Neo.Shakur is speaking for the ones who stayed awake, for every single promise that we didn't mean to break. The bitter taste is fading, but the message will remain. We find a way to beauty through the middle of the pain. Yeah. Cold espresso, track 3. Signing off. The sun is almost up, but the coffee's still cold. Keep it real out there. Real out there. No time to warm up, just let the needle dry. Neo.Shakur, track 4. Yeah. Pouring from the heavens, purple clouds in the sky, washing down the dirt on the neon high. I'm walking with my collar flipped up to my ears. Every single drop feels like 1,000 frozen tears. The pavement is a mirror, reflecting all the blue, a watercolor painting of a town I never knew. I see the couples hiding underneath the big umbrella, while I'm just lyric writing like an old acapella. No roof above my head, just a heavy velvet touch of a sky that's always giving, but it's asking for too much. My boots are getting soaked, but my feet are on the ground, stepping to the rhythm of a melancholic sound. I hear the thunder rumble like a bass line in the dark, a solitary soldier walking through the Central Park. The roses are all drooping, the leaves are turning black, and there ain't a single umbrella that can bring the summer back. Oh, this velvet rain is falling on my face, washing all the vanity away from this place. Let the cold wind blow, but let the rivers overflow. We just drifting in the shadows where the lonely people go. Yeah. I stop under and on and just to watch the traffic crawl like a line of heavy beetles past the crumbling stone wall. A woman in a raincoat is crying near the train, trying hard to hide her wet emotions in the rain. I wonder who she lost, I wonder where she's gonna sleep. In a city full of secrets that are buried way too deep. I pull out my old notebook but the paper's getting damp, trying to write a stanza by the flickering street lamp. The ink begins to blur, the words begin to bleed. A raw representation of the poetry I need. No polished studio magic, just the static of the storm. A cold and heavy blanket that is keeping my soul warm. We trade our sunny days for a little bit of grace, finding out the truth when the water hits your face. The storm is getting louder, the sky is deep maroon, and the midnight is arriving like an uninvited tune. But the velvet rain is lifting up my soul, taking all the broken pieces, making me whole. Yeah, the dirt may stick, but the water washes clean. We the kings and queens of a cinematic scene. Listen to the cello, let it drown the sorrow. We don't need to worry about the sun tomorrow. Just stand in the downpour, let it wash your skin. This is where the ending and the stories begin. You know, some people try to run from the storm. They run for cover, afraid to get wet, afraid to show what's underneath the coat. But Neo.Shakur, I welcome the rain. It's the only time the city feels honest, the only time the tears blend in with the pavement. Look at it, yeah. Clouds are parting slowly, the devil starts to fade, leaving behind the mess that the heavy winter made. My jacket's heavy loaded, dripping water on the floor as I walk away from darkness and I open up the door. The morning light is coming, a pale and ghostly white, putting out the candles of a long and stormy night. But I remember the velvet, the texture of the rain, and how it helped me navigate the middle of the pain. Yeah, velvet rain, velvet rain, track 4, signing off. The storm is past, but the music stays wet. Keep the vinyl spinning in the damp air. Neo.Shakur, on to the next avenue. Late night blue track 5. Yeah, late night blue track 5. The engine's cooling down now, the ocean breeze is sweet. Neo.Shakur out. Let's cruise. Yeah, a late night blue track 5. Yeah, one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the seat, cruising down the avenue, responding to the beat. The dashboard is glowing with a warm tobacco light as we slip into the belly of a deep and heavy night. I hit the open highway, let the engine start to purr. The static of the city streets becomes a distant blur. The yellow lines are flashing by like arrows in the dark, passing by the neon signs in every empty park. No destination needed, yeah, I'm driving just to breathe, leaving all the heavy synthetic traps that people weave. My leather gloves are gripped tight, the vinyl's playing smooth, feeling like a timeless man with nothing left to prove. The midnight air is rushing through the window on my right, washing off the dust of a long and heavy fight. Oh, we taking a night drive, chasing the moon, lost in the rhythm of a midnight tune. No brakes on the soul, let the tires just spin. This is where the highway and the freedom begin. Yeah, we taking a night drive, open the space. No one can catch us, we out of the race. Keep the funk bass line heavy, let the guitar cry underneath the canopy of a purple sky. I see the headlights beaming like a silver pair of eyes, cutting through the shadows where the lonely spirit lies. A vintage Grand Cherokee rolling smooth on the concrete, no flashy modern plastics, just the iron in the street. I pass a lonely gas station, the coffee pot is low, the old clerk is nodding off, watching the shadows grow. I don't need a map because my heart knows every turn, every single lesson that the pavement made me learn. We spend our whole lives trying just to find a place to park, when the real beauty's drifting through the middle of the dark. I see the city skyline in the mirror getting small, like a miniature kingdom behind a giant wall. Just need the road, the leather and the heavy leather seat, and analog survival in a world of deceit. I step on the gas now. Look at the stars reflecting in your eyes. No master plan, just a full tank of gas, watching the ghost of the yesterday past. Let it go. Let it pass. Let it go. Yeah, now the clock clock is striking 4 when the traffic is dead. Just a long rip in the black asphalt ahead. The radio was playing an old 70s groove, making every muscle in my tired body move. I take the final exit where the ocean meets the land. Pull up to the shoreline, park the tires in the sand. Kill the heavy engine, let the silence take control. Listen to the waves crashing heavy on the soul. The night drive is over, but the spirit is awake, ready for whatever choice I'm gonna have to make. Neo.Shakur signing from the edge of the coast to every midnight traveling, every highway goes. Oh, we taking the night drive, chasing the moon, lost in the rhythm of a midnight tune. No brakes on the soul, let the tires just spin. This is where the highway and the freedom begin. Yeah, we taking a night drive, open the space. Not one can catch us, we out of the race. Keep the funk bass line heavy, let the guitar cry underneath the canopy of a purple sky. Late night blue, track 5, night drive. Engines cooling down now. The ocean breeze is sweet. Neo.Shakur out. Yeah. Listen to the piano, it's crying tonight. Yeah. Neo.Shakur. Walking into the dark. Yeah. Let's listen. Yeah. Sitting in the corner where the shadow hits the wall, watching every single drop of amber liquid fall. The ice cube is spinning like a world inside my hand, a tiny frozen kingdom that I'll never understand. The bartender is wiping down the counter with the rag. My energy is heavy and my spirit starts to sag. I look into the mirror right behind the row of gin, and I see the tired lines of where the stories all begin. No gold chain shining, just the fabric of my vest, and a quiet kind of sorrow beating heavy in my chest. I used to think that drinking made the memories fade away, but they just get more vivid at the closing of the day. The smoke from the back room is thick and deep gray, carrying the secrets that the patrons couldn't say. I sip the melancholy, let it burn inside my throat, a solitary sailor on a wooden leather boat. The jazz quartet is playing something old and out of date, a melody about a man who walked away too late. I trace the wood and grain of the soul mahogany bar, thinking about how crazy it is traveling this far. I remember all the faces that I used to call my friends before the road got crooked and we hit the bitter ends. Now I'm counting up the losses, putting value on the pain, like a businessman of sorrow standing lonely in the rain. But there's beauty in the shadows, there's music in the sigh of a woman in the corner with the teardrop in her eye. We all just passing through here looking for a place to hide, trying hard to handle all the luggage deep inside. I take another swallow, let the liquid dim the light, accepting all the coldness of this long and heavy night. Yeah. Now the last call. Now the last call is over and the lights are turning low. The remaining lonely souls are getting ready now to go, but I'm still lingering, my notebook on my knee, writing down the poetry that nobody will see. No flashy microphones, no stadium of fans, just the honest calluses upon my human hands. I don't need the validation of a superficial crowd, I just need to know my spirit standing tall and proud. The amber glass is empty, just a puddle on the bottom, like the fading memories of a long forgotten autumn. Neo.Shakur is leaving, putting money on the wood. I did the best I could, yeah, I did the best I could. The night is pitch black as I open up the door, stepping out to face the world and all the heavy street once more. Yeah, 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 yeah. Late night blue, track 6, sip of Melancholy. The glass is dry, the music is quiet. Neo.Shakur, walking into the dark. Neo.Shakur, walking into the dark, dark, dark. Yeah, late night blue, track 7. Smoke and mirrors, everything you see ain't always what it is. Kill the drums for a minute, let them hear the wood and the strings. Now listen, look at the glittering lights on the Boulevard Strip. The expensive designer clothes hanging tight on the hip. Everybody is smiling for the camera in the crowd, talking so fast and they're talking so loud, but it's just smoke and mirrors, a beautiful lie. A heavy velvet curtain hanging up in the sky. I see the young brothers chasing after the ghost of a lifestyle that leaves them looking hollow the most, trading their character for a handful of praise, lost in the middle of a consumerist maze. But I stay in the shadow where the fabric is real. I don't need a golden plaque to validate what I feel. My pockets ain't heavy with the corporate cash, but my spirit's intact when the buildings all crash. I watch the magician pull the thread from his sleeve, and I laugh at the fools who are dying to believe. Yeah, you hear that? The guitar's changing. Time to pull back the curtain. Bring the heavy iron in, iron in, iron in, iron in. Yeah, you hear that? Now let the drums roll, let the reality bite. We taking off the masks in the middle of the night. No special effects, no theatrical smoke, just a man with a mic and the words that he spoke. I seen the big ballers crying inside their Mercedes, losing their souls to the lords and the ladies. They built a high wall made of silver and stone, but they're sitting at the top completely alone. I'd rather walk through the alley with mud on my shoes, with a heart full of poetry and nothing to lose, than to sit in a parlor sipping premium wine, knowing every single word on my mouth wasn't mine. We fight for the truth in a world full of fake, counting up every single promise they break. Neo.Shakur is the anchor when the ocean gets rough. We cutting through the garbage cause we've had enough. Behind the smoke and mirrors, what do you see? Are you looking at a ghost or a human like me? Yeah, the stage might be bright but the darkness is deep. We singing for the souls that are trying to keep their reality solid in a world made of glass, watching all the vanity and imagery pass. Keep the baseline walking, let the rhythm stay true. Welcome to the theater of late night blue. Stop the music, let the words stand alone. Just the echo of my voice on the cold stone. We spend our whole lives trying to put on a show, afraid to let the world see the weakness below. But the cracks in the armor is where the light shines through. Remember that? So let the curtain fall, let the spotlights expire. We walking through the ash of a superficial fire. My leather jacket's torn, but my vision is clear. I'm facing all the monsters without any fear. The night is almost gone, the illusion is dead. A long stretch of morning lies open ahead. I leave the smoke behind, let the mirrors all break. Living for the realness with every breath that I take. Yeah, smoke and mirrors, track 7. No illusions here. Just Neo.Shakur. The stage is empty now. Turn off the lights. Yeah. Sitting on the edge of a mattress that is torn in the quietest room where a lyric is born. Room 202 where the rent is way too high, but it's the only place under this heavy city sky where I can take off the armor, take off the boots, get back to the dirt and the raw human roots. No studio monitors, no fancy brass horn, just the sound of my breathing in the cold early morn. I look at my hands, they're covered in ink, standing by the small porcelain bathroom sink. The water is dripping, a slow steady beat, a lonely contrast to the noise on the street. I don't need a crowd to tell me I'm great when I'm facing myself at this hour so late. Just me and the ghost of the man I could be, locked in a room with a rusty old key. Yeah. Yeah. I remember the days when I slept on the floor with a blanket of winter pushing hard through the door. We had big dreams cooking in a tiny tin pot, making something beautiful from the little we got. Now I look at this city, it's a beautiful trap. Everybody's chasing a ghost on a map, but inside this room the illusion is dead. Just a worn out pillow for my heavy loaded head. I can hear the old radiator start to hiss, a comforting sound that I'm gonna miss. Every single line on the wallpaper pattern tells a story of a star spinning lonely like Saturn. I took a lot of bruises, took a lot of the blame, but I never let the industry swallow my name. Neo.Shakur is alive in the dark, without any spotlight, without any spark. In room 202, the world is so small, just four wooden walls and a shadow so tall. We don't need the platinum, don't need the gold, just a piece of the truth that cannot be sold. In room 202, we letting it go, letting the natural melodies flow. Close both your eyes, let the heavy heart rest. We did our best, we did our best, we did our best. Yeah, we did our best. Yeah. The window was showing the first sign of gray. The shadows are slowly dissolving away. The guitar keeps looping, a timeless old friend, a beautiful circle that don't have an end. I write the last stanza on the back of a bill. The city outside is completely still. No filters, no makeup, no theatrical pride, just the raw emotion that I keep deep inside. I leave the pen sitting on the wooden floorboards, shifting my weight to the final soft chords. To anyone listening inside a small room, finding their way through the middle of gloom, keep your spirit solid, keep your character true. Signing off from the heart of the late night blue. Yeah, room 202, track 8. The sun is rising over the concrete, just the guitar left, sleep tight. Sleep tight. Yeah. Yeah. Amber Dawn, album complete. 10 tracks of truth. Turn off the recorder. Walk into the light. Peace. Yeah. The indigo is melting, turning into gold. The longest night of winter is relaxing its hold. I'm standing on the balcony watching the mist rise up from the river that the morning just kissed. The city looks so peaceful, completely asleep, holding all the promises it swore it would keep. My coffee cup is empty, my notebook is full, feeling the magnetic and the natural pull of a brand new day rising over the hill, while the rest of the neighborhood is frozen and still. No neon lights flashing, no theatrical smoke, just the honest crisp air and the words that I spoke. I survived the dark alleys, survived the cold rain, found a timeless melody in the middle of pain. My leather jacket's heavy with the dew of the night, but my spirit is weightless as I look at the light. Yeah, I see the first milk truck rolling down the block. No rush, no panic, just the ticking of the clock. The street lamps are turning off one after one, passing the torch to the power of the sun. We spent 9 whole tracks running deep in the dark, chasing after shadows, looking for a spark. But the spark was inside us, alive in the blood, standing completely solid through the systemic flood. I don't need the trophies, don't need the applause. I just stay true to my character and my own laws. An organic creator in a world made of clay, washing off the soot as I welcome the day. Neo.Shakur is a traveler who finished the miles, looking at the morning with a couple of smiles.
Oh, the amber dawn is breaking through the gray, washing all the heavy ghosts of yesterday away. We walked through the midnight, we stood in the cold, and we wrote a classic story that can never be sold. Yeah, the amber dawn is keeping us alive, showing every dreamer how to truly survive. Keep the guitar playing, let the heavy heart rest. We crossed the finish line when we did our best.
Yeah, now the clock strikes. Yeah, and we did our best. Now the clock strikes 6 and the world starts to wake. Every single choice is a path we gotta take. I put the pen down, close the leather-bound book, giving this lonely room one final long look. We built a sanctuary out of rhythm and rhyme, a small piece of beauty in the middle of time. Yeah, we made it through, from the Dusk Call at 5 p.m. through the neon, the cold espresso, the velvet rain, all the way to room 202 and the Starlight Boulevard. It was a long journey, wasn't it? So to anyone listening who stayed up so late, navigating through the shadows of an uncertain fate, keep your vision unfiltered, keep your character pure. That's the only medicine that's ever gonna cure. Never let them put your soul in a box. The sun is fully up now, the sky is bright blue. Thank you for traveling through the late night blue. Yeah,
Amber dawn,
amber dawn,
amber dawn,
album complete,
amber dawn.
10 tracks of truth.
Turn off the recorder.
Walking to the light.
Peace.
Peace. Amber dawn. Yeah, late night blue, track 9, Starlight Boulevard. Look at the neon bleeding into the sky. Bring the grand piano, let it soar. Yeah, let's make this one beautiful. Walking down the Starlight Boulevard tonight, underneath the heavy canvas of the purple light. We chasing after something that we cannot touch, loving this vintage lifestyle just a little too much. Oh, the stars are all hiding behind the city glow, but we got the rhythm, moving beautiful and slow. Hold on to your character, don't let it slip away. We rolling through the midnight until the break of day. Yeah, feel that shuffle? That's the heartbeat of that's the heart. Listen. Rolling down the strip where the high rollers play, tuxedos and diamonds turning night into day. But I look through the glass of my vintage machine and I see the raw truth of this theatrical scene. The boulevard is long and the pavement is cold, full of young dreamers whose spirits were sold for a flash in the pan, for a moment of fame. They forget their own blood just to polish a name. But my tires keep spinning on a solid old brick. No flashy behavior, no marketing trick. I hear the street musicians playing down in the square, an old acoustic bass vibrating the air. That's the starlight I follow, that's the glitter I need, the honest raw hunger of a humanistic breed. We cross over the bridge where the Black River flows, and we watch how the narrative beautifully grows. I see an old theater with the sign falling down, a cinematic relic of a classic old town. The marquee is broken but the memories are bright, of a time when the poetry ruled through the night. I pull over the car, step out in the breeze, listen to the wind rustling through the palm palm trees. My leather jacket zipped to the top of my throat as I memorize the lines that the ancestors wrote. They want us to bow, want us to fit in a box, but I'd rather be the wolf running loose on the rocks. No commercial constraints on the music I make. I do it for the soul and the promises I keep awake. Neo.Shakur is the author of this late night design, writing out my destiny line after line.
Can you hear the violin?
It's like a movie score.
We standing on the boulevard.
We standing on a boulevard. Yeah, count it down. Yeah, count it down. 3, 2, 1. Count it down. Yeah. Now the peak of the night is beginning to fade. Look at the beautiful mess that the dreamers have made. The champagne is flat and the laughter is quiet. A peaceful contrast to the boulevard riot. I put my hands in my pockets, walk back to the wheel, grateful for the pain and the things I can feel. No artificial filters on the lens of my eyes. Just a simple man watching the starlight dies. We survived the deep dark, we survived the cold rain, and we found a classic rhythm in the middle of pain. So raise up your hands to the sky one more time for the ultimate beauty of a late night ride.
Starlight Boulevard tonight. Underneath the heavy canvas of the purple light, we chasing after something that we cannot touch. Loving this vintage lifestyle, just a little too much. Oh, the stars are all hiding behind the city glow, but we got the rhythm moving, beautiful and slow. Hold on into your character, don't let it slip away. We rolling through the midnight until the break of day.
Yeah, late night blue. Track 9.
Boulevard.
It's getting quiet now. The neon signs are turning off one by one. Just the grand piano carrying us home.
Neo.Shakur,
Packing up the script.
see you at the dawn.
See you at the dawn.